Hey, good morning, guys. It is 9:15. I was up since about 6:30. I'm just working on trying to get some of these. These are all the little clips, and I just kind of like randomly put them up, so I have to go through and see which ones go first and all that. And I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little clips to organize, and I can put my video together and get that up. Today's Sunday. This was Saturday's vlog. So that will be up shortly. Obviously, you will have seen that vlog before you guys see this one. Like I said, I've been up since 6:30. The boys are out. I know it's very wet. I gotta bring my fan out and put that on the window. The boys had breakfast. Now they're out sliding. I just grinded up my garlic from yesterday. You guys saw that in the video, and I ended up with almost a completely full jar of, I don't even know how many, 8 ounces is there, so probably almost 12 ounces of and I have garlic, and I don't know how much that would sell for in the stores, but probably more than the $1 that I paid. So or not even quite $1. So I ended up getting that, which is going to go up in my spice cupboard, and then the 2 from the fridge, which are in oils. I think that's a pretty darn good deal. So anyways, I'm not sure what's planned for today. I had a piece of pie last night. It turned out good. The only thing is, next time I don't think I'm going to put the zest in it. Or if I do put the zest, I'm only going to put like a little bit because it said 2 lemons and 2 zests, like basically the zest. So what I might do even later on is I might remake the recipe and just use this is a double batch. Obviously, if I could have just used an actual batch and filled it all the way up, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to make a single batch later on and just put them into, I might put it in just like little containers so that we can have like some lemon, custard, so to speak. Or I may make this pudding pie filling stuff, but I mean, we've got the 2 pies for now. It's not like we need anything really for dessert. This was a cereal. I just tied it in one of these plastic bags that you get your produce in, just because it said rip along the line, and of course when you get to the end of it, it ripped right down. So anyways, there's a couple pears here. I don't know if anybody's going to eat them, so I might just cut them up and put them in a simple syrup, just to, a little small batch. Obviously there's only 4 of them, but I still have the lettuce to wash and put into the fridge. Coffee, nice full pot of coffee. And then there's the pizza from yesterday. It's completely frozen, so I gotta wrap that and add it with the rest of them. What else? My garlic is back there. I know I gotta clean this up because it's sort of driving me crazy. I still have my cabbage and sausage, which I probably am gonna have some in a little bit. And yeah, so I might make some pancakes for the freezer because I think there's only 4 left. But I'm going to wait and see. If I have a lot of the ingredients, I'll do it. If not, I'm not really going to worry about it. So we are 3 days into the month. There's 4 written here just because this was like the 31st. But so far, that's what we had. Excuse me. Sometime this afternoon, I'm going to bring Riley's friend home. I don't think I'm going to wait till after supper to do it because A, I don't like driving in the dark, and B, we just have to kind of get into that routine. Riley's got a little bit of homework to do and stuff like that, so I don't know, maybe around 3, 4 o'clock I'll bring him home. And for supper, I want to take out that meatloaf. It's only a little meatloaf. It's not like a huge one. And there's a little bit of potatoes left. So that is what Riley's going to have for supper. And then obviously I'm going to have to get like the stuff prepped for the fajitas tomorrow. Tacos, everything's pretty well ready. That morning I'll just have to take out some of the refried beans so that they thaw, because I did up a big batch and I put them in the freezer. So yeah, anyways, I've been definitely using this little thing and this little board. Alright, here comes one of the kids. What do they want? So this is what I ended up with for garlic. So take a picture. Lots of garlic, so that's awesome. Don't have to buy any of that. I got my crushed stuff, I got my whole ones, and then I got my dehydrated powdered stuff. So we got garlic for months. So I made a simple syrup, and I just cut up those couple little pears that I had instead of them going to waste, and I canned them up. I didn't can them properly because they're just going to sit in the fridge, but there they are. Alright, it's not quite lunchtime yet, but it's 20 after 11, and I was hungry, so I just took one of the little containers out of my freezer with my homemade tomato soup, and that is what I have been drinking. I'm just on the last of it now. Excuse me. I'll have to show you guys this. Starting the beginning of January, I just wrote down every single day. I wrote down what was going on. So this January 31st, I just wrote this is the last day of the month. And I'm not going to show you guys because sometimes there's like little personal things in there, but if we were to spend anything, I wrote it down. So I plan on doing this for the whole year. And then that way there I can kind of keep track, as well as like what we're spending money on and where we're wasting money and things like that. So I gotta go. I'm 3 days behind, but yesterday we didn't go anywhere, and today we just gotta run to town to bring my son's friend home. So other than that, it's been pretty easy. Friday I gotta write down kind of like amounts that we spent in that. I've been keeping my receipts to keep track of that, so that's what's been going on there. This is like my little doodle book, different things in it. Some of it's got just different, it's just my doodle book. I got a couple recipes in that on a couple pages that I seen that looked pretty good. So that's about it for now. I just got my 2 videos up. I had to put the videos in 2 parts because my computer just doesn't have enough space on it. It's a crappy computer. Anyways, and there's nothing installed on it. The only thing that I have, and it was doing this even before I had it, my thing that I use to edit the videos, that's the only thing that's on the computer. Everything else that doesn't need to be there is off the computer, and it just drives me crazy. There's just not a lot of room on it. So I like my old-fashioned desktop computers, but the one that I have, I don't know, it just didn't get the update in time or whatever it was to like Windows 10, and because it's a Windows XP, I believe, it's not compatible with like I can get on the internet, but everything's slow. Everything's like old, and like I can't download Chrome because Chrome doesn't support the XP or whatever it is, whatever crap that's going on there. So I just more or less keep it, and I have my music on it and things like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go find something for myself to do. The boys are gone next door to play with my niece and her friend that's up there out sliding. And yeah, so excuse me. I'll be back in a little while. So there's the house. That's where we come up. I know it's windy, but at least we can walk on these little bumps that the blower made when he came up. Hey? Went and dropped off Riley's friend, and I caved in and got myself a small coffee. Oh my lord. Imagine coming down that big hill and hitting one of these. You break your neck. I'm just going over. I'm just going to see if the cats... I'm sure you could make this a little easier. I'm just going to see if the cats are laying in the window over here at this abandoned little shack. I'll take you guys out when we get there because my hand's starting to freeze. Crazy, I didn't even vlog and show you guys that the cats were there. They should still be there. Very crunch, 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 crunch. You guys might not be able to see. Oh, there. They're in this window right here. There's one kitty, and there's one kitty. Hi, Bob-Bobs! What are you doing, Bobs? Hey, what are you doing, Bob-Bobs? He sleeps at our place, but he also sleeps here, which is good. This little window's open a crack, enough that they can get in, but at least they're sheltered from any weather, per se. Riley's over there. So I'm gonna go home. I put the meatloaf in the oven at 300. Sorry if it's windy. It's not too bad out. It's pretty nice. It's windy, so I don't know if you guys are directly in the wind or not, but how come your coat's undone? Huh? He's up there. I'm down here. That's how big the bank is. I stand next to it. It's up to my chin. So, it's probably about a good 5 feet high, I would say. In certain places, it's probably higher. So, I'm gonna go home. Did you fall? Got the meatloaf in the oven. I'm gonna cook some fries. Give him those leftover potatoes from last night. And he wants corn for his vegetables, so that's what he'll get. Oh, I almost slipped. Woo! There's Riley's supper, and I'm having turkey croquettes with fries and a salad. Alright guys, it is 22:07 at night. I didn't vlog very much today. I just, after supper, Riley and I sat down and had supper, and then he called to see if he could go next door, so that's where he's gone. I went and I hopped in the tub. I just got out, and I did the dishes. I know they gotta be dried and put away, but they're washed, so that's the main thing. Later on, I'll probably put those away, and then I'll rinse those and put those there. And then in the morning, I'll have them all put away. So, biggest thing for me is that at least they're washed. I can't stand waking up to dirty dishes. I started making his lunch and a snack. And I would have a piece of pie because it looks so darn good, but I had the worst indigestion last night from the lemon, like, heartburn. I was like, I couldn't handle it. I was like burning from the inside out, so I'm gonna pass for now. I will wrap them up though, and I think I might put one in the freezer and see how it does, and just leave the other one in the fridge. I had my lettuce, which was something on the list yesterday that I was gonna do, but I didn't get to it. I made a salad for supper, so I used up the rest. Oh, you guys are blurry. I used up the rest of the lettuce that was in my salad spinner thing, and I took the big thing of lettuce and I filled it up as much as I could. I might stick this in water and just regrow it, because you can regrow celery and green onions and different things like that. So I might do that and just get a little bit of lettuce out of it. And then this is what's left that I have not been able to fit into the machine. It wasn't washed yet, so I'm going to wrap that, put that in the fridge, and we'll have some lettuce, extra lettuce, whenever we need it. Use some of my cucumber for the salad, and then everything else, that's going to go down to the recycling tomorrow. My boots have to be put over on the boot rack, but everything else is done. I even got this section of the floor mopped. Probably can't tell. I like to have my fan out here. Oh, see? Coffee grinds on the floor, so I gotta sweep those up. But I just did this little section here, so, because this is, everything else kind of gets grummy, but this gets worse just because you're over here cooking, and last night there was sugar that was on the floor. Like, I swept it, but it was still sticky, so I did that. And yeah, so it hasn't been as productive day as it was yesterday. I did, however, get some things done, like the garlic, and I can check off the meatloaf because we had that. So tomorrow I am gonna, before we leave, or even in the morning, if I can get all his stuff, well, I mean, I'm just gonna make him a sandwich, but, and then I usually make myself a sandwich when we have to, on days like Mondays, where we have to go to dialysis, so maybe I'll make mine too and I won't have to worry about it. Then I can get up tomorrow, make the stuff for the fajitas, keep it in a container, and when we get home, just make up the fajitas for supper. So I think that's what I might do. Anyways, I'm going to end the vlog. I will see you guys tomorrow.
On the chair, look.
Oh yeah? Yo, my phone.
Yo, my phone. Hey.
Woo.